got the new Surpass Hobby Platinum series motor into the Team Magic now. So I've got a 13 tooth pinion in there rather than the 14 tooth which I was running with the 3200 kV Hobbywing, which is this motor here. You can see it's pretty much the same size as the old one. It's not really any bigger, it's slightly higher kV, and I've gone down a tooth on the pinion. It's supposed to be 3800 kV, but on the motor test Tuesday we tested it at about 3500 kV. It does have shorter wires, so I've made these extensions. They've got a right angle plug on the end. I need to put some proper heat shrink on those rather than tape, but it's all plugged in nicely. Obviously this motor doesn't have the temperature sensor in the back like the Hobbywing one does, which is there, so I've got to watch the temperatures. I've just given it a quick run on the 2S pack, which I normally use for the motor test Tuesday, and it did get to about 45 degrees, which obviously isn't very hot, but I was running on road and on 2S rather than 3S. So we'll see how it goes with the 13 tooth pinion. Might do some speed runs later in the week. Got the fan bracket set up again. So I used to run this on the Hobbywing, but then later on I went to this Armour heatsink with a bigger fan on. You can see the difference in fan size there. So I did go to this later, but for now I'm just going to try and run it with the little old fan bracket that I had, which is just a piece of aluminium which is screwed onto the receiver box over here, which yeah, the fan bolts onto, and there's basically just two nuts underneath there, and it's plugged into the one of the 3 ports up here where your LEDs and your servo normally plug in. So yeah, other than that there's no changes to the Team Magic. Still got the Hobbywing Max10 SCT 120 amp ESC and the JX Ecoboost servo. Now the only thing that needs doing to this really now is the steering has got a lot of play in. You can see, it's better to see on this side really. Yeah, you can see that is all movement just in this orange Ackerman plate. Don't know if you can see down there, but the arm's moving, but the steering plate isn't really moving that much. So I basically need a new one of those because that's worn out. I might try and get one of these companies to make me a 70-75 aluminium one. But yeah, other than that, I think that's it for this video. So goodbye. So we're out here at the park with a new Surpass Hobby Platinum motor in the Team Magic E5, and it's going pretty well. So I'm only going up and down this field, but I thought I'd film it for a bit just so you can see how quick it goes, what it performs like. The GPS was out of charge, so I haven't got that, so might not be very exciting, but yeah, you'll be able to see how quick it goes. We're on 3S now. We've got the Turnigy heavy duty in there, so it should be alright, and the wind's not too bad, so yeah, let's go. Got the shell back on. See, it's pretty decent speed. Can't remember what pinion I put in here. I think it's either 13 or 14 tooth. Oh, it's LVC, that's annoying. Right, I'll change battery then. Yeah, that's LVC. Battery in now. There we go. Oh yeah, you can definitely tell the difference. Much better. go. Oh no. Oh, that's going to hurt in the morning. See what's there? Doing well? Everything's broken. Steering good, alright? Yeah. Tis but a scratch. Oh no, there we go again. There we go, that was a nice wheelie. Oh dear. That didn't sound good. So yeah, I think it's either the rear or centre diff that's gone. Yeah, it looks like it, because when I accelerate, you can see only the front wheels are spinning up. Although it's still getting some power to the back, so... Anyway, I'm going to go home, check it out, see what's going on. So I've just got back from the run with the Team Magic E5 with the new Surpass Hobby Platinum motor. Seemed to run really well on the gearing that I've got it on. So yeah, didn't get too warm. I was feeling the motor at a couple of points during the run, and even though I wasn't going flat out up and down all for the entire battery pack, it didn't really get too hot, so I couldn't put my finger on it and touch it. I didn't bring my temp gun. But yeah, I think the fan does a decent job of keeping the motor cool. So I might stick with this setup for a while. I do want to do a speed run on it before I test the other motors as well. But I did have a problem. There's definitely a problem with either the rear diff, or maybe the rear drive cup, or maybe the centre differential. So I'm going to tear it down and have a look at that. But it did last for 2 packs, and I had some pretty big tumbles going full speed, as you might have seen, so that probably didn't do the diffs much good. These Badland MX28s clean themselves up really nicely when you run them on the grass as well, so they always look pretty clean, even though I've run them through a little bit of mud, which you can see on the arms there. So yeah, pretty pleased with this motor. Didn't overheat, seemed to have decent power, enough power to do wheelies and stuff, so yeah, pretty decent motor, would recommend it.